channel. I am Kenneth.
And I am Grace
And we are your Math Astro. So today we'll be discussing about
the solutions to an oblique triangle.
So before we proceed to our topic, let's have an activity regarding triangle.
Try this. So for the missing angle of a given triangle, you will be given 10 seconds to solve for each problem. Solve it mentally. Time's up.
Baby shark, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark.
Daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark.
Grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark.
Grandpa shark, do 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 do, grandpa shark, do 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 do, grandpa shark, do 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 do, grandpa shark. Let's go hunt, do 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 do, let's go hunt, do 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 do, let's go hunt, do 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 do, let's go hunt.
Run away, do 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 do, run away, do 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 do, run away, do 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 do, run away.
So let us now finally start the discussion. So oblique triangles pertains to the triangles which has no right angle in it. Now there are two ways for solving for an oblique triangle. First is the law of sine, and next is the law of cosine. So let's start off with the law of sine.
The law of sine. The law of sine is applicable if two angles and a side of the triangle are known. Two sides and an angle opposite to one of the sides of the triangle are known. Identify whether the sides and angles of a triangle can be solved using the law of sine.
What you have in store, surrounded by waves of your mystery. Lord, show me what you want me to be. Let's go deep, 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 deep as the ocean blue. Deep, 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 deep in my faith with you. Deep, 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 deep in my heart I see your love is endlessly deeper than the sea.
The remaining triangles are the triangles that can be solved using the law of sine.
Let's dive deep in our faith.
We will be using the following formula for the law of sine. A over sine A is equal to B over sine B is equal to C over sine C. Let's have this example. Solve for this triangle. By using the law of sine, simply substitute the given. Since we don't have any given at C over sine C, we will be using the A over sine A is equal to B over sine B. Here it is. By this step, we will simply cross multiply it. So, we have the answer of 23.5 sine 48.6 degree is equal to B sine 51.2. And after we cross multiply it, we will divide both sides by sine 51.2. So we can able to solve for the value of side B. So, sine 51.2 will be cancelled. So side B is equal to 23.5 sine 48.6 over sine 51.2. And using your scientific calculator, we will get the answer of 22.69, which is our side B. Since we have the value of side B, we will try now to solve C over sine C. You can use either A over sine A or B over sine B to equate on C over sine C. And we will be using the B over sine B, which is 22.69 over sine 48.6 is equal to C over sine 80.2. Why sine 80.2? Simply because we have the value of angle A and B. Just add them and subtract it to 180 degree. Now, let us solve it. Again, simply cross multiply it. So we will get the answer of 22.69 sine 80.2 is equal to C sine 48.6. And after that, divide both sides by sine 48.6 to get the value of side C. So side C is equal to 22.69 sine 80.2 degree over sine 48.6. And you will get 29.81, which is our side C. Let's try another example. Again, simply substitute the given. Now at this time, we don't have any given at B over sine B. So we will now solve for the A over sine A is equal to C over sine C. So here it is. Now at this step, cross multiply it. And you will get the answer of 12 sine C is equal to 16 sine 47. You will divide both sides by 12 so that we can get the value of sine C. Sine C is equal to 16 sine 47 over 12. So it is equal to 0.98. To get the value of angle C in your scientific calculator, press the shift button, the sign, and your answer 0.98 and hit equal. And you will get the value of angle C, which is equal to 77.18 degree. Now that we have done solving the angle C, we will now solve for B over sine B. To get the angle B, simply add the angle A and C and subtract it to 180. And we have the answer of angle B, which is 59.26. Now again, simply cross multiply it and we will get the answer of B sine 77.18 is equal to 16 sine 59.26. And divide both sides by 77.18 to get the value of side B. So our side B is equal to 16 sine 59.26 over sine 77.18. And our side B is equal to 14.10.
So now that we are done with the law of sine, let us now move on to the law of cosine.
The law of cosine is applicable if the two sides and the included angle are given. Three sides are given. Identify whether the sides and angles of a triangle can be solved using the law of cosine. The remaining 3 are the triangles that can be solved using the law of cosine. We will be using the following formulas for the law of cosine. A squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine A. B squared is equal to a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cosine B. C squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine C. Let's have this example. Solve for this triangle. Since we have the given of side A and B and cosine C, we will be use the formula of c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine C. So substitute the given. Simplify the answer. So we get the c squared is equal to 877.9. Square root both sides because we're looking for side C. And our side C is equal to 29.63. Now we are trying to look for angle B. So we will use the formula of b squared is equal to a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cosine B. Since we are looking for angle B, we will do some derivation. Transpose c squared to the left side, and its sign will be get changed from positive to negative, same as a squared. So here it looks like. Now divide both sides by negative 2ac to get the value of cosine B. So cosine B is equal to negative b squared minus a squared minus c squared over 2ac. Now substitute the given, simplify it to get the answer. So our cosine B is equal to 0.09. So like on what we have done on the law of sine, in your scientific calculator, press shift plus cosine and your answer 0.09 and hit equal. So you will get the angle B 84.98. Now if you're looking for the angle A, just simply add the two angles and subtract it to 180 degree. So our angle A is equal to 46.02. Let's have another triangle. This is our law of cosine, and I want to show you its derivation to get each angle. For cosine A is equal to negative a squared minus b squared minus c squared all over 2bc. For cosine B is equal to negative b squared minus a squared minus c squared all over 2ac. For cosine C is equal to negative c squared minus a squared minus b squared all over 2ac. Let's solve for angle A, so we will use the formula of cosine A is equal to negative a squared minus b squared minus c squared all over 2bc. So let's substitute the given. Simplify the given, so we will have the cosine A is equal to 0.68. Press shift and cosine to your calculator and your answer 0.68 and hit equal. So we have the angle A 47.37 degree. Now in cosine B, just substitute the given, simplify it. So we will have the cosine B is equal to 0.79. Don't forget to press shift and cosine, and the answer is 0.79 and hit equal. So you will get the angle B 38.11 degree. Now for cosine C, substitute the given, simplify it. So we will have the cosine C is equal to 0.07. Don't forget to press shift and cosine, and your answer is 0.07 and hit equal. So we will have the angle C that measures 94.51 degree.
Now that we're done discussing the solutions to an oblique triangle,
Are you ready?
let's test your knowledge.
Let's test your knowledge. You will be given two problems to solve, one for the law of sine and one for the law of cosine. Pause the video while solving. First problem. Martina is flying her kite at 40-degree angle of elevation, where Clarice, who is 20 meters away from Martina, sees the kite at 85-degree angle of elevation. How far is the kite from Martina? Pause the video. Question number 2. A bicycle race follows a triangular course. The three legs of the race course are 42 meters, 31 meters, and 36 meters respectively. Solve for the three angles of the triangle. Pause the video. Now this is the solution for the first question. We all know that the interior angle of a triangle measures 180 degrees. So m plus k plus c is equal to 180. Substituting the values, 40 degrees plus k plus 85 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Combining like terms, 125 degrees plus k plus 180. Now k is equal to 180 minus 125. Therefore, k is 55 degrees. Now that we have the value of k, we can now use the formula for the law of sine. C over sine c is equal to k over sine k. Now substitute the values to the formula. Now let's go to the next question. We can already use the formula for the law of cosine. A squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine a. Substitute the values. Did you get the correct answers? Now just solve for the other sides.
Hope you guys learned something about the law of sine and the law of cosine. Again, I am Kenneth,
And I am Grace and your math Astro.